Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this weekly product demo. I believe we're right on time to begin. Please let me know if you're able to hear me properly and see me properly. We do have anything you type into the comments I will be able to see in our chats here in the admin space. I do have my colleague Muad who is monitoring comments, so please feel free to share any questions or any comments about the sounds. Perhaps I can still wait a minute or two to wait for everyone to be joining. So I guess before I dive into the demo, first of all, as I mentioned, thank you very much for joining us for this weekly product demo. The goal here is to give you a very quick and easy behind the scenes, I guess, preview of our product, of our Sinay hub and the platform and the way it works, to help you have a better understanding to see if the product is a right fit for you, or simply if you're curious to know exactly what type of services we offer. So today's demo is really going to be focused, as you saw on our website page, which is dedicated to demo, to our estimated time of arrival solutions and services. And so I will do this in, I guess, different stages. First of all, I'll take you on a tour of our Sinay hub, and specifically on the estimated time of arrival calculator that is built into our platform, and then show you the different ways that you can use it to get reliable vessel predictions. I guess before I dive into the demo, a little bit of a background on Sinay. Sinay is a French maritime tech company that was founded in 2008 with the ambition of making data analysis and decision making based on real-time data awareness more accessible to various maritime industries. So we do currently closely work with seaports in Europe, but also with shipping stakeholders, shipping lines, etc. I see more and more people are joining as we go along. So welcome everyone. Please let me know if you have any questions. So as I was saying, our estimated time of arrival predictions are very reliable and accurate because they are based on machine learning, artificial intelligence, and a true data analysis, as we do have an in-house team of data scientists and artificial intelligence engineers and PhDs who are dedicated specifically to basically create and train algorithms in our system to provide maritime stakeholders with accurate and reliable predictions. Now, what's interesting to note with regards to the estimated time of arrival prediction technology that we offer is that it is highly reliable. We've run tests on a number of our, actually the whole base of our clients that are using this technology. And to give you a little bit of a, I guess, idea of how accurate it is. I don't know if you're currently using other technologies, but for example, one of the key comparators that was brought to us is clients or stakeholders, maritime industries that were previously using, for instance, the marine traffic estimated time of arrival predictions were much more satisfied with our results and our accuracy. So that's always something to be, I guess, aware of. And it's very obviously, I won't go into detail as to why it's interesting for you to have a reliable estimated time of arrival. As you know, in the growing context of maritime transport, port congestion, etc., it can obviously cause considerable financial strain, logistics, and resource allocation difficulties. So obviously, the more accurate your vessel estimated time of arrival is, the easier you will be able to collaborate with the different stakeholders along the supply chain. So that's it for my, I guess, long-winded introduction. So now let me go straight into the demo, the product demo. So For those of you who are joining us, I imagine that some of you may have already created an account on our platform. If you have not, you can easily create your account from our website. There's a link to it. Obviously, I'll send all of this relevant information in a recap email. But as you can see here, you arrive on our Sinay Hub, which is a host which hosts different applications and modules. And so today we'll be focusing on the estimated time of arrival module, the ETA calculator. So from the homepage, you can click Open Module, and it'll take you here. Bear in mind, this this 3-step calculator is free to use on our platform because we really want people to have a chance to actually test the predictions and be able to test firsthand the product before maybe going into a more industrial use of the solution, which I will go into later as well. So as you can see, it's very simple. You have 3 main steps to calculate an ETA. Basically, the input that we'll require from you is basically a vessel identifier. So we use MMSI or IMO number. You can test it very simply by clicking on the IMO that is proposed here. Basically, IMO and MMSI number. I'm sure you do know where to get it. Basically, you can very easily find it if you type in the vessel name in Google. It'll give you probably the IMO number. So once you have that, you can make sure you have the vessel details here, and you can make sure that this is actually the vessel that you want to track. It will also show you the latest known position on the map, as you can see here. So once you are sure this is your vessel, you click Next. And then this is where it gets, I guess, a little bit interesting. If you know that the vessel has already left its port of departure and has already begun its voyage towards the port of destination, you can keep last known position as the departure location vessel position. You can also keep the departure time as the vessel has already left, so it's the correct time. However, you can also click, for example, any other vessel or port of departure or point of departure. So for instance, if you want to calculate an ETA starting from Le Havre at a different time, you may very well do so. For the sake of this demo, I'll just go back to the last known position because it's more relevant. And then very simply, you will simply have to enter the port of destination, which can be worldwide. Our calculator and our predictions have a worldwide coverage. So any port around the world will be easily found in our calculator. However, something that I do want to, or actually let me finish this and then I'll give you a little bit more detail on this. So as you can see here, every step of the way, you have a summary, you have the vessel name, you have the departure, time and dates. And then once you've done this, you have your calculated ETA and as well as route duration. And then from there, you can either calculate another ETA or save this information. So to go back as to what I was saying regarding worldwide coverage, we do cover main worldwide ports. However, it is possible that for some specific ports, you'll encounter a message that says, oh, this port is not yet covered by our system. In that case, please contact us. As you can see here, my email address is on the screen. So our team is continuously releasing new batches of ports. So if your port is not yet covered, contact us. We'll give you an explanation as to why it's not yet covered and a release date as to when it will be available. So this is for the very basic use of our ETA calculator. As you can see, it's very simple. It's 3 steps, fairly straightforward. However, this is, as I've mentioned before, this is free to use. So I highly encourage you to sign up to our hub. It's free. Use this to test the accuracy of our predictions. However, obviously, as you can imagine, having a 3-point manual calculator will be great if you want to check something very quick. you can do so very simply. However, if you want to industrialize this solution and perhaps get an estimated time of arrival for the entire fleet of vessels that you're monitoring, or perhaps your entire port call schedule, then obviously this can be quite time consuming to every day do this multiple times per day for all of your vessels. So we do offer our services through API. So if you're interested in testing the API to be integrated into your system, you can very easily fill out the form here and submit your request. Actually, I'll be directly handling those requests. So you might as well write to me directly if you want. Either way is fine. Our API is documented, so it's very straightforward and easy to implement. It will also give you access to more functionalities, such as the possibility to, for example, calculate an ETA based on an actual position, so longitude and latitude, for example, instead of simply a port of departure. And yeah, it is obviously going to be much more flexible and will help you industrialize the process of getting an accurate and reliable ETA. I wanted to show you, as I see the time is running by, and as we promised, it's going to be a 15-minute demo, so we can have time to answer any and all questions that you may have. I wanted to show you another dashboard, another solution that we can offer, which is based on the same ETA prediction technology. So for instance, this is an interface that our team has designed for a specific port, which has allowed the port to basically upload its entire vessel schedule for the week. And as you can see here, it's fairly simply color-coded. As you can see here, there are 12 stops scheduled for the week. 3 of those stops will include late vessels, 6 will be early, 3 will be on time. And then we also have the possibility, depending on the data that the port or the stakeholder is able to provide us, we're able to add customization and custom features, such as the risk of berthing conflicts, for instance. So as you can see here, basically, if you can filter all of these vessels by clicking the tiles. And then if you go into detail here, you'll see that there's the recap of this calculation, this ETA. So you'll have a recap of the vessel name. You can click here and show, obviously, error there. Let me try another one. Okay. Of course, when I'm doing a demo, it doesn't work. That's, I guess, the part of the problem. Anyways, this vessel schedule here, you can see these are the vessels that are going to be late. You can see all of the updated predictions. Also, something that's interesting to note is that obviously, if you're using our API to calculate estimated time of arrivals, you can choose to refresh the API as many times as you want. And so by default, our calculation is updated every few minutes. So this is an example of an interface that we can provide as part of our professional services, which do include custom software development. So if you have interest on this, please let us know. We would be happy to hear more about it and perhaps provide guidance. I don't know if we have any perhaps other service providers that are watching this demo, but we do work with a number of service providers in the sector, actually, who already provide maritime technology services and who have integrated our estimated time of arrival predictions into their own packaged software or cloud-based offering. That's also something that we do. So if you have an interest in that, please let me know as well. And yeah, I guess this covers basically the spectrum of our ETA prediction technology. As I said before, I noticed that we have a few moments left. To give you a little bit of background as to how the prediction and the calculation works. It is based on machine learning and artificial intelligence, taking into account historical data several years back on the main maritime routes for commercial vessels. So basically, a few questions that were currently asked is how is the coverage of the ETA? What is the spectrum? So it has worldwide coverage. So you'll be able to calculate an ETA for any vessel around the world. It works on commercial vessels, so that could include container ships, tankers, roll-in, roll-off vessels, any type of those. It also compiles real-time port congestion status, meaning that because it is plugged into satellite AIS and terrestrial AIS and other data sources, we have basically it's not only a prediction that is based on statistical data, but it really is a calculation that is constantly refreshed and actualized based on real-time events, which guarantees basically the quality of the prediction. I don't know if you have any questions for me at this time. I see that there's a few people joining in still. But yeah, that's basically the whole spectrum of what we can do with ETA predictions. It's a very flexible technology, so we're constantly discovering new use cases because of the variety of the different maritime shipping actors. So yeah, if you have any project that you think this could apply to, please let us know. We would be happy to assist or provide more information. So I'm trying to think what else could be useful for you to know. We do offer free trial of the API. So if you're interested and maybe you want to test it out before you make an actual decision, please let us know and request your free trial. We're happy to provide this. Otherwise, maybe I can touch more on, I guess, our pricing model for the API. The API is basically priced depending on the volume of API calls that you make. So that will be relevant to perhaps if you're a port, the number of port calls that you want to monitor. If you're rather on the shipping side, perhaps the number of vessels that you want to track and the number of stops that you want to predict an estimated time of arrival for. So yeah, we're happy also to provide custom, I guess, invoices. So please let us know if that's interesting to you. I guess we're over the 15 minutes that we promised. We didn't want to take too much of your time, but hopefully this has been very helpful and enlightening. If you're curious to learn more about our other services, I know that we have, I believe last week or the weeks before, demo was focused on our environmental modules. So feel free to check that out. And in the meantime, I guess I will just simply thank you again for joining on this demo. I will be sending out the link to the replay if you want to watch this over, or perhaps you haven't been able to join on time, and other relevant information regarding our services. And yeah, thank you very much for joining us. I don't think we have any questions today. Yeah, thank you very much for joining. And I guess we will see you potentially next week for another demo on another topic, or we will be chatting via email very soon. Thank you very much.